earlier, it's a double-edged sword. Like, even when, let me speak on the women perspective for a moment. Us women, we get very emotional, right? And it's seen as, oh, that's okay. She's just being a woman. But you have emotional men out here who are not able to be emotional, are not able to be vulnerable, because that's not what a man's supposed to do. And I just don't think that's right. So I think that's a complex question. Like,
In what ways have you or any woman you know have been hindered from personal growth and the development of gifts and talents because of negative attitudes or misunderstanding about women?
so I see it all the time. A black woman, and I'm mixed, but a black woman comes off as aggressive and having an attitude, and a lot of times they don't know how to channel their emotions, from being raised in the household and being taught things. We are very much a product of our environment, so a lot of times that hinders us as women from getting things that we need to get in life and promoting on to the next level of life, because we are taught to be, you know, loud, aggressive, to speak our minds, to not let nobody talk down on us. And a lot of times to see another woman to be meek and humble, we call her weak, but in the end, she's winning in life. So I think face that as a adversity. Say it for me, adversity. Yeah, I said it.
Uh, should you ever co-sign anything if you're not married to this person? A house, a car, or a loan?
Me personally, I think
Why
no. Um,
not?
because at the end of the day, if they choose not to pay it,
You said what?
I said, because at the end of the day, if they choose not to pay it, it's gonna fuck up your credit.
Mm. Do you think black people of all backgrounds will ever be united?
No,
Mm. Do Black Americans have a clear understanding of their roots? Yes or no?
no.
They said New York City is one of the worst city in the U.S. for dating. Why you think that is?
I have no idea. I've never been to New York. I'm from Mississippi, so I don't know.
If you was alone in the jungle, you'd rather be with a man or a lion?
Um, can the lion be my friend?
Wow, this just shows me how degenerate we have came. And we
I mean,
really
if the lion can be my friend, then I'll be along with the lion because
so you
he's the
would
king of the jungle.
so you would rather choose a lion that can kill you and eat you from limb to
That's
limb.
why I asked, could he be my friend?
How
Like, can
can
I
an
talk to him?
how can this animal, this creature of a killing machine, be your fucking
I
friend?
we were talking hypothetical, right?
You would choose a lion instead of a man.
I mean, if we're talking like Lion King type, the Jungle Book, yeah, I'll be friends with a lion. But if we're talking real life, definitely with a man. But I mean, we're talking a Disney movie. Give me the lion because he's the king of the jungle.
Mm. What's your thoughts on people paying $1,000 to be with Chris Brown and take pictures and shit?
I mean, that's their money. That's their prerogative. I think it's dumb, but whatever.
You wouldn't pay $1,000 to take a picture with
No,
a celeb?
the fuck is a celebrity? The same person as me. They just got some money, and they taking my money. That's how they getting money.
Who's tougher to be in a relationship with, a mama's boy or a daddy's girl?
Ooh. So my ex-husband was a mama's boy, and I'm a daddy's girl. That's tough. That's tough because I feel like mama's boys depend on their mama for everything. They can't move without their mama's permission. And, their mama has to give the okay. And daddy girls feel like you can't do nothing right for us because if I have to ask my daddy, then I don't need you. So that's a tough one. I think they're equally tough to be in a relationship with.
Uh, if black men were to say women ain't shit, how do you think society would respond?
Black, if black men said women ain't shit,
Yeah, how do you think society would respond?
they wouldn't respond no type of way because black men say that shit all the time. What you mean?
Mm.
They wouldn't respond no type of way.
You prefer to meet somebody online or in person?
In person.
Okay. Okay. You can choose one thing: 10K a month guaranteed doing nothing, or 1K a month but you work 14 hours a day Monday through Friday.
10K a month doing nothing.
Why are men taught how to treat women, but women are only taught how to be treated? And this is why our world's viewpoint on how to treat men is so unbalanced.
Because we have a lot of single mothers raising our men.
You said what?
Because we have a lot of single mothers raising our men.
And the reason why they're raising the men because they shouldn't have never had those babies with their men. They like to choose men that would make them a single mother than make them a wife.
No,
oh,
no.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
No,
yes.
Because you can marry somebody and it's not
You gotta
work.
stop being super negative, being pessimistic mindset.
Being pessimistic. All I'm saying is I do believe fatherlessness is a big deal. I believe us as
women, fatherless mothers too.
I believe that fatherlessness is a big deal. I believe us women, we control the fatherlessness, okay? And until we start taking accountability and realizing like, hey, that man ain't ready to be a daddy. He do not want to be with you. He do not want to raise a child.
Women ain't ready to be mothers. Just because you make a baby don't make you a mother.
You right. My mother wasn't a mother.
Animals have babies. The women like that have.
Some animals eat their babies.
These women want to have kids so they can feel like somebody can love them and they feel like they accomplished something. And they can take pictures on social media and do goofy ass shit and dress them up in the mall and bullshit.
Yep.
And they using their kids as pawns and weapons in the court system against men. But the court system cannot.
It's a lot of women out there, but it's
majority
of women
of baby mama terrorists.
No, it's a lot of women out there like that, but it is a lot of women out there that take care of their children, and I'm one of them.
Yes,
my baby daddy is not on child support, and I take care of my children 365. He gets them over the summer.
I ain't got no problem with men being on child support or people being on child support. You need to pay for these kids. You make it, and what you need to pay. I have a problem.
I have a problem with it. I ain't got a problem with
that. But I got another quote. Now, Cam Newton said, there's a quote. They say, you know Cam Newton, football players, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cam Newton, there's a quote. He said, Cam Newton perfectly illustrates the saying, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Many men today don't see the value in marriage because they already enjoy the benefits without the commitment, plus with the risk of losing more in a divorce when things go south. It's no wonder why men are hesitant. If we want to see more marriages, we need to make marriage more appealing and beneficial for men. True or false?
True.
Okay. I always say this: if they want more marriages, they gotta change the laws in the court system and family court. It's against men. The family system is against men. The court system is against men. Yeah, I said
it. Well, here's the thing with that. When it comes to children, the court is unfair to men.
But whoa, we gotta go back to the previous thing. But you said women don't have double standards like that? Okay, go ahead.
Women do. I didn't say women do not have double standards.
What
I said was body count is a double standard.
But my rebuttal was there's far more double standards for women against men than men against women.
It's really not. I think it balances out.
Oh
it
my
balances
God.
out. At the
Go
end of
ahead,
the
though. Go ahead.
day, I think in family court, a no judge in their right mind is gonna grant a man full custody of their child unless they can prove that that mother is unfit, and that's because it came out the mother.
It came out the daddy nutsack.
Yeah, but the mother carried it for 9 months, and the mother went through labor, and the mother birthed it. And at the end of the day, unless you can prove that that mother is unfit, you're not gonna get
We
full
do.
custody.
We have evidence that these kids are not being raised right. They still dropping out of school. They having more problems, emotional problems. They end up in the jail system, in court system, in prison,
Yeah, but you have
uh,
to, you cannot use
homelessness.
statistics in court. You have to talk about that person.
Well, we can't talk about that person, but we got analytical evidence, and a large portion of evidence is data and statistics and numbers to prove that these single mother households are destruction to society. This is a degenerate nation right here.
I do believe that fatherlessness, as I said again, is a big thing. And I do believe that it's because us single women are raising these kids. I say it all the time. I do not know how to teach a man how to be a
You know why
man.
they raising these kids? Because they just said it. They choosing men that'll make them single mothers instead of and wives. That's
No,
why.
no,
They're choosing men because of dangling instead of a man with good heart.
no,
They're choosing a man with good dick.
no,
That's why.
no,
It doesn't sound good, but I had to say the truth.
no, no.
Okay.
You know why? You know
Okay.
why? You know why? They're choosing to try to get one up on a man. And a
Oh
child
boy.
is not the way to get one up on a man. When you have a baby, a child is not gonna do nothing but make a man that already don't want you get elbows and assholes. He gonna get on down. Do you understand me? So us as women gotta understand a baby does not keep a man. A baby does not make a man want you. A baby is not a tactic to piss a man off or get one up on a man. And once the society learns that, we will stop a lot of this single mother shit.
So okay, if you say that yourself. But the only way it's gonna stop until women start to deal with men that would make them wise and married before they carry.
You
That's
don't
the
know if when you start dating a man is if he's gonna
we
make
can't
you his wife.
we can't be negative, but we have to move on. What Tracy?
You
What
don't like that, but you
I'm
don't
not here to
know.
I'm not here to argue with you and do all this debates. But my data and
Where did
analytics and
you get it from?
my
Google? Did
statistics
you get it
and my
from Google, J. Reed?
yeah, I get it. Same
You
thing you
believe
get Google
everything
Maps
that's on
from.
Google?
Will you get your clothes from Google? Everybody get their evidence from Google except the stats that they don't like. You got it from Google. Get everything else from
I don't
Google,
Google
but stats.
anything.
Um, I'm getting the numbers and facts though. I'm in the light. I'm
Get
woke. But
out in the streets and talk
now
to some people.
I'm in the streets. Oh
No,
God.
no, you're not in the streets. I'm telling you to get out in the streets. Do your research. Talk to some of these single mothers. Figure out what it is
I'm
instead
out
of
here.
getting
I'm
your
on the concrete.
statistics.
Listen, I'm on the concrete. I'm in the pavement. I'm out here in the field doing interviews and doing this. I'm out here talking to the people. I have it in my family. The
But
data's right
you're
there.
but
People don't
but
like
you're
the truth.
also stating facts off Google though.
I mean, this is what the numbers piled up, though. What they lying about the numbers?
They lie
Everybody lying?
about
Oh
everything.
God. They think Trump got shot was a lie. They think everybody lying. Okay, okay, cool.
I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm
Oh
a
yeah, oh
conspiracy
yeah,
theorist.
yeah. That's why the society is going down hell in the handbasket right now. But what attracts you to the opposite sex first? Facial features, body, shoe game, or appearance?
For me, it's teeth.
Teeth.
Yep.
Okay, teeth. Interesting.
Hygiene is next to godliness, and a way a person, carries their mouth and cares for their mouth is very important to me.
They said dating a woman after 30 is miserable. It's just a job interview. What do you do for a living? Where do you live? Do you rent or own? What kind of car do you drive? So these women want to qualify you materialistically to see if you can be their retirement plan. True or false?
False.
Okay. There's a quote. They said, ladies, before you call a man ugly, just remember 90% of your beauty can be removed with a wet wipe.
I don't fall in that category.
Really? Okay.
I don't.
What
I don't even have any makeup on, and I'm a beautiful ass girl.
what are the signs of depression people don't pay attention to?
Signs of depression:
Yeah.
joking, always laughing. That's a sign of depression. Laughing at your own pain. Um,
Is it
I
better?
don't know.
What you say? The last part?
I said I don't know.
What's your toxic coping mechanism?
Napping.
Is it better to take advice from someone who's been there or figure things out on your own?
You have to be careful who you take advice from. Um, you can take advice, but take it with a grain of salt. Sometimes it's better to figure things out on your own.
Do you think people are defined more by their actions or their intentions?
I mean, they're definitely defined more by their actions because you can have the best intentions in the world and make a mistake and that'll ruin you.
What is intimacy to you?
Inti- Intimacy. Oh, I can't talk. I told you I've been drinking a little bit. Intimacy to me is um, spending quality time, having deep conversations,
What's
just
the
being together, taking a nap.
uh, what's the dumbest reason someone broke up with you?
That I was pretty.
Can true happiness exist without a little bit of struggle?
No,
Do we control our destiny or life is mostly about chance?
no, we control our destiny.
What's the most meaningful compliment you ever received?
That I have a good heart.
What's one thing you love to learn but haven't had the chance yet?
How the human brain works. I want to study
What's up?
psychology.
Oh boy, they say never date women with psychology degrees. What's something you used to fear but no longer do?
Judgment of others.
If you could send a message to someone crushing on you right now, what would you say?
Bae, I love you. You my everything.
Do you feel like rappers like Sexy Red, Lotto, Glorilla is promoting women to be prostitutes and be sluts and
No,
whores?
I think the deeper message is for women to do what they want to do fearlessly and fuck who don't like it.
Yep, that's why the single mother rate is high right now.
No,
Well,
it's not. That's not why the single mother rate is high right now. The single mother rate is high right now because at the end of the day, you have a choice and you
right,
chose to lay down with a man and have a baby that didn't want a baby. Like you can fuck all you want to. Use a condom. Use birth control.
right. But you never see virgins fighting for abortions, though. I'm okay.
How many virgins do you know?
Okay. What's the biggest lesson a past relationship taught you?
That I cannot base a relationship off somebody's potential and what I see in them because that will end up hurting me in the end. You have to take their word for what they say they are.
Now, there's a situation where a 40-year-old Las Vegas hotel cleaner won a child support battle against a 28-year-old millionaire who never slept with
Oh,
her.
I saw that.
Jane was 36 when she stole a used condom from a then 24-year-old tech millionaire's hotel garbage can. He
Saw that.
inserted the semen inside her vagina and became pregnant with a baby boy who is now 4 years old. When you see fuckery like this, what is your opinion?
Now, let me tell you something about that. She ruined that young man's life.
Nope. Mm.
She ruined that young man's life. She didn't have that
Wait,
to do.
wait. She destroying the baby's life.
Well, I wouldn't say she's destroying the baby's life if she's gonna
There's a
take
child that
care.
didn't ask to be here,
He,
and he's raised in a single parent
it doesn't
household.
matter. My children are raised in single parent households and they're amazing children. Long as she's raising the children right, then that's fine. But at the end of the day, she ruined that young man's life.
The man's
That
life
should
is
have
ruined
been
too.
against the law.
we need to go back to slavery, because at least when we go back to slavery, we were stood together. Now, since black people are free now, we don't know how to act. We need to go back to being slaves on the plantation.
I don't think
When we was on the plantation, we stuck together, and family was first.
no, they did not stick together. They did not stick together.
You heard the case about with Drake. I mean, a woman, he had to put hot sauce because a woman tried to steal his semen. We hear cases like this about Puffy and all these other people beating, and I don't agree with it. But why these women ain't being prosecuted for this fuck shit right here? I believe because this right here is heinous. This is disgusting.
I don't know, but that she ruined that young man's life. She didn't have that to do, and it should have came with some type of penalty. Like
She did get a penalty.
Huh?
She did get a penalty. Child support. Now she's a millionaire. Have a baby by a millionaire. Be a millionaire.
No. She should have got a real life penalty because you took something that did not belong to you and inserted it inside yourself for personal gain. Yeah, she should have got.
Most women get that's. See, you just said it. That's why most women get pregnant for personal gain.
Yeah. Hey, you're right.
That's the most reason. Because it ain't about the family or the children. It's for their personal vendetta of doing it.
Most of that.
Personal selfish ambition.
And that's why fatherlessness is so big right now in this country.
That's
because
why
we have to put some of our personal vendettas, our personal problems and issues to the side and think of the children.
No, we too selfish. We worried about getting back at them, going to the club, going to be with like Sexy Red and Lotto and them, and dating scammers and trappers and drug dealers, and stealing out of Walmart and stuff like that.
Getting BBLs. Walmart, J. Reed.
getting BBLs and ain't got no driver's license, and going to in Miami and you're a month behind on rent and you can't pay to get your car fixed out there. But yeah, shit like that right there. Fucking the sugar daddy at the job, getting a little few dollars. That's what we worried about. What qualifies as a what qualifies? Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Is wanting to cheat just a natural instinct for men, or is just a stereotype?
Is wanting what?
Is wanting to cheat just a natural instinct for men, or is just a stereotype?
It's a natural instinct.
Do you believe the more tattoos on a woman, the higher the body count?
No.
If you could create a new word that everyone in the world had to follow, what would it be?
Mind your business.
Okay. Men want a private woman who's not known by many people. True or false?
True.
What's a bad financial decision?
Living above your means.
Everybody flexing on the gram though. Everybody got it. Everybody in their bag. Everybody.
What's wrong with everybody too?
I read a stat. Only like 8% of people make over $100,000 a year. 8 to 10%. So where all this money coming from?
Scamming, prostitution.
Everybody going to Miami. Everybody taking trips to the Maldives and Cancun and Jamaica and.
They on Groupon.
Okay. What's so hard about dating you?
About dating me? I have unrealistic expectations of my partner.
Why? Be sincere. Why are you single?
Because the person I want don't want me.
Apart from life is short, which other line do you use before you make bad decisions?
YOLO.
Wow. That's why these children don't have any guidance and undecided. That's why these women are misguided and undecided because of YOLO.
Why these men misguided and undecided, J. Reed?
They are too, because they on child support going to jail and their credit score fucked up, just like these women out here.
My credit score fucked up. If anybody out there watching, help me fix my credit. I need a scammer.
No, no. We don't want to fix our credit score. We want to get BBLs. We want to go buy some rims.
Baby,
We
I
want
ain't got no BBL. That thing back there flatter than a flapjack.
we want to get some 70-inch TVs and flex
I don't
money.
want them neither.
We
I'm
want to,
just a good old country girl from Mississippi.
we want to, we want to go to the Sexy Red concert and get some more. We want to buy a bunch of weeds and coca and buy some Jordans.
I
The
don't,
same Jordans with different colors.
I,
That's what we doing.
I've never understood that. I've never understood why people stand in line so long for a pair of shoes. I could never.
We want to buy the
My,
same. We want to buy the same Jordans with different colors, and they come out every chance they get, every time. Well, they always out on the internet. But I
yeah,
mean, hey, what's the worst thing to wear to a job interview?
something too revealing.
Who's not police but feels like police to you?
My daddy.
Right. Okay.
My daddy.
Mm.
He be watching everything I do. I'm a pastor kid. He be like,
You want to tell everybody what was it like growing up being a pastor kid and like how you felt doing it?
yeah, so I had a lot of unrealistic expectations set on my life from a early stage. My father was absent a lot because he was busy in the church saving other people's lives. We have a great relationship now, but growing up it was very hard because he was very strict. And as a pastor kid, you have to set the example, lead by example, and I was terrible at it.
Mm.
I felt like he loved everybody else and didn't love me. And I was at home with him.
Wow. Okay. In black, most churches nowadays, the black church, the pastor trying to fuck you, the pastor trying to fuck your wife, and the white church, they trying to fuck your son and your wife and your daughter.
That's terrible.
In the Catholic church, they making boys suck dick. You too, chill.
That's terrible, J. Reed. I think religious is used for also personal gain. I think religion is used for personal gain. I think religion is used for alternative motives. I believe you should read the Bible, pray for discernment, and get your own understanding in life.
You think black people got too much religion as it is?
No, I think black people need a little more religion. We need a little more Jesus in our life.
Why you think people giving up on the church though?
Because of the ulterior motives, the offerings and the tithing that you're supposed to do, and now they're basically, you're funding these people's lifestyles, you know what I mean? And then you have all these predominant leaders of the black community churches who are getting caught up in so many scandalous things, so it's hard for us to have faith in something when our leaders are not leading by example.
Right. Do you feel like the pastor, like, why do you think people look at the pastor as perfect? Because he's just a man too, though, just a regular man.
I understand, but when you take the oath, and you give your life to Christ, and you're going to be a